Oh, oh man. Hey, how's everyone doing? I I got a cold. It's just fucked up. My nose is running. Mm, my body is aching. I just feel like shit. But I know I don't have C19 or C20, whatever the fuck it is now, because I took a C19 test yesterday. I knew something was going on because I started feeling it like in my nose. And I was like, damn. And I started feeling it like yesterday evening when I went to go get my nails done. And I was just kind of like blah. And like I'm blah right now. And I just feel weak. I feel weak and I haven't had a cold probably in 3 years. I don't catch colds a lot, but I got one now. I don't feel good. And I'm not feeling good when my husband was like, "Hey, you want to go to Sam's Club with me?" And I was like, "Nah, I don't want to go to Sam's Club. Anytime I don't want to shop, it's bad." I did get up today because we had to drop the truck off for I don't know what. Well, Aston dropped the truck off and I had to go pick him up. He back home now. But when I picked him up, I stopped at CVS to get my puffs with Vicks Vapor Rub. These are the only ones I use. I bought 8 boxes. It was a double. It was a 4-pack. So I got that. Um, I'm just feeling tired. I had a beautiful, beautiful time with my daughter. She left yesterday. We got her to the airport. It was just rainy yesterday. I don't know if that agitated it, me not feeling good, but it's like my body just kind of achy, and I'm just like, I don't like this. I'm not used to catching colds and shit like that. I'm not used to my nose running and shit, and I just feel shitty. I feel very shitty today. My mom is cooking, my sister's barbecuing or something. They want me to come out there, but I can't go out there and be around my mom because I'm sick. I got this cold, and my mom had um, a triple bypass last year, and you just can't. I just can't be around her. She can't. I mean, she can get a cold and shit, but I don't want to get my mama sick. I want to see her because I miss her, but I can't go to see my mama. So I'm feeling bummed out about that. I'm feeling bummed out because my daughter had to leave yesterday, but I'm happy that she came. We got to hang out, took her out for dinner. She wanted to go to the zoo. We did Chinatown. She went somewhere on her own. She went out with some friends to a nightclub. She got her hair done. She got her hair done again. She looked absolutely beautiful. I'm just achy, and I got my annual doctor's appointment tomorrow. Go get checked from the top to the bottom. I'm hoping tomorrow when I go, my doctor says I don't have to be on. She told me if my blood pressure stayed down, uh, mm, she would take me off of blood pressure medicine. I'm like, okay, great. I'm just laying in bed drinking water and coffee. But it has been a long week. My daughter got here a week ago today. And then the day she leaves, I turn up with a cold. My body's just aching. Like, and I feel like motherfucker just sucked all the energy out of me. Like I have no energy. None. All I could do is just lay in bed. I'm not hungry. And I just feel like shit. And like I said, maybe it's just harder on me because I never get colds. Like literally the last cold I had was like 3 years ago. I don't know what it is about my body. I just don't get sick like that. And then before that cold 3 years ago, I had caught COVID and I got over that in a matter of days. But now here the fuck I am, laying in bed. And you know what else? I knew I was feeling bad because yesterday, after we got in from taking my daughter to the airport, I was like, man, I'm gonna take a good hot shower, take some Mucinex and lay down. I couldn't even get in the shower. I'm just tired, but I thank God that I was able to spend time with my girls. That's very important to me. But yeah, man, fucking tired. Got a cold. And I knew something was going on because my nose and my throat burning and just kept sneezing. And y'all know I have these sneezing fits, but this sneeze was like hitting different. Like when I sneezed, it hurt. I'm like, fuck. So I'm just laying in the bed, minding my business. Mm. I'm a little sad. How, fucking the shot done gone off. Oh man. I don't know how people do it. I have friends who always catch colds, like all year long. I just don't be getting that shit. Man, this fucked up. But a good thing, Princess came, stopped by today. She was over in my neck of the woods, so I got to see her. Mm. But yeah, man, this shit's fucked up. And the reason why I'm trying to lay here with my head kind of propped because I can feel the boogers. I can feel them behind my eyes, and it's like I'm tired, but I'm not sleepy. And I was up last night kind of late. I was playing my game on my phone, and I was just sneezing and coughing, sneezing and coughing. I was coughing in the fucking nail salon yesterday. Oh, speaking of nail salons, so Sam don't come back until August 10th. The man who normally does my nails, right? Y'all remember not this nail color, the nail color before this one. somebody else did my nails. This young cat in there. And the lady who did my nails yesterday, she was like, "You like thick nail?" And I'm like, "Nah." She's like, "Very thick. Who did your nails?" And I was like, "He ain't in here today." I was like, "He a young guy." I was like, "But he not Chinese." I was like, he was like, "Maybe Hispanic." She was like, "I know who he is." She was like, very bad job. I was like, "Yeah." She said, "Why didn't you get it redone?" I was like, "Man, it was hot. There's a million motherfuckers in there." And I was like, I said, "Fuck it. I'll let it grow out." And I let them grow out. And she did a fantastic job of my nails. I got my hands done. I got my feet did. I got my eyebrows arched. And I got my tiny woman mustache waxed off. Because I'm not going to walk around this motherfucker with a little tiny woman mustache. That shit ain't cute. And it don't cost that much to get that motherfucker waxed off. But she did her fucking thing on my nails, and I'm very, very, very pleased. She cut them down just a tad bit, cause y'all know these is my long ass, beautiful, luxurious motherfucking nails. You know what I be thinking about sometimes? Like, damn, my nails long as hell. What if I get into it with somebody and I gotta hit a motherfucker upside their head?
And you're feeding this big ass nigga.
Who?
Austin.
What do you mean?
He said that you guys went and got food without me.
I got you food.
Oh, that bacon gouda?
I bought you a bacon, egg, and Gouda sandwich at Starbucks.
Well, let me tell you.
I told you 2 times.
No, let me tell you this.
What, Maddie? Mama's sick. What?
You were asking,
Like, Maddie, we were already out.
But that's my thing, though.
What's your thing?
Like, earlier, Aston, he told me to shut up while Dad was on the phone. Dad ain't say nothing.
Maddie, number one, when Aston left here to go drop the truck off,
why are you laughing, Aston?
I was asleep. That's number one. Number two, Aston or your daddy one of them woke me up telling me that they had dropped the truck off.
No. He told me to shut up. Ain't nobody do nothing.
I didn't hear him tell you shut up. Aston, don't tell your sister to shut up. And you don't tell him to shut up.
Mama,
It's
leave out the last part. He's coming.
It's a two-way street.
Go ahead.
Don't talk to me like that, Maddie. Mama's sick. Don't tell your sister to shut up. Okay? That's not nice. Tell her to shut the fuck up. No. No, don't get too close, baby. I don't want you to get sick. Okay, Aston, I sent you the stuff I want you to order.
What the hell?
And I gave you the money. So I texted to you. So go order it.
What are you ordering?
Something from Amazon.
What?
I didn't put any money. I didn't take that money to the bank.
I want it though.
Huh?
Where is that overnight face mask stuff?
It's look in this drawer right here.
This one? Oh, Medicube. Put some on tonight. What's this? Mama, should I go to work tomorrow?
Yes, you should go to work tomorrow, Maddie.
Oh, okay.
Now, what did you say, Aston? Why?
I want to grab that chair that I put down there.
What chair?
It's that foldable chair.
Where is it?
It's in the basement.
Why don't you text her to find out? Did you empty my grass? Close my door, please. No, I need my door closed so my air conditioner. You're letting out the good air. Hey, son, one more thing. When you get a minute, hey, baby.
Put this up.
What's that?
He does.
I thought you went to Sam's Club.
No, I did. Just I with him, but
Why? What happened?
just got Gaines liquid instead of powder.
Well, we got OxyClean. We could just use that.
Plus I got 2 of the Lysol things, so they were on sale.
Okay, that's fine as long as we can get the laundry done. He said it'll go in the morning. Yeah, I know we could use the liquid game, but we still got boxes of OxyClean.
Pushing out the way back.
Yeah, push that way.
How you doing? Oh,
Well, you was on my stuff, so I just come in.
Y'all been treating me like
Maddie.
maybe not you, but y'all been treating me like Chuck.
how you gonna say I?
I just said maybe not you.
It's never me. It's never me.
I would say Aspen treats me least like chopped liver, then you damn my father.
Maddie, you was young and spoiled. You was a spoiled, quintessential baby child.
And what's it called? Why even though I'm not supposed to be talking to him, when I was talking to him, he called me a nepo baby.
Uh,
Yeah,
you,
I heard you too.
he called you a nepo baby.
Yeah.
He'll be okay.
I think I was complaining about something.
That just
And
means
it's like,
I'm sure I'm not gonna lose no sleep over it.
I'd rather you be a nepo baby than a nothing baby.
and a crack baby.
Exactly. I don't want you to ever be a crack baby.
Yeah, speaking.
Can you close my door?
Guess who had a kid?
And close the door.
I
He
know,
knows
'cause I'm about to get out.
He knows Chelsea had a baby.
You knew that?
Yeah. You know, like
Is Alex okay?
Yeah, he okay.
Because I know how I felt. I know how I felt when my ex had a kid on me. Bad boy.
But you can't feel no kind of way. Come in and close the door. You can't feel no kind of way when your ex has a baby.
You
Yeah.
absolutely,
Because that's your ex. That's not your business anymore.
guess who had a baby?
Oh, Chelsea?
Yay. I know. Gee, I woke up to on Facebook surprise.
Yeah, that
And
baby.
the baby's Caucasian.
Yeah, she had a baby with a white man.
Yeah.
Yeah, most of them go back to a
Yeah.
big guy.
Yep. So that old adage, once you go black, you never go back, that's a lie.
Yeah.
And that's a cute old big white baby.
Yeah.
She said, because I inboxed her.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm nosy. Yeah.
Right.
The baby weighed 8 pounds and 10 ounces, and she was 20 inches long. Then I told her, congratulations, and she going to be a great mother.
What did she say?
She said, thank you, Mama Roxanne. And I told her if she ever need to know anything, call me. Because I told her I'm going to tell her the black remedies of babying.
And she'll be like, "Yeah, I'm good on calling."
No, she said,
Thank you, my baby.
no, Maddie, you into that gentle parenting shit. That's what's wrong. That's why we having teen takeovers and shit. And these kids out here acting a whole fool. Because that gentle parenting ain't shit gentle in life. How was your day, baby?
That's good.
I really missed you.
That's good too.
I feel kind of shitty.
Okay.
Do I look bad? Do I look weak and feeble?
No.
But I'm not exhibiting like no radiance. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I look dry, like a brown paper bag.
You're
Mm.
okay, honey.
I'm okay. Am I being dramatic?
Yes.
I know. I'm just sympathy fishing, that's all. Yeah. Did you call Mom?
No.
Okay. Well, I missed you a lot today. Man, I can't even believe I have a slight cold and it's just taking me out. I feel like a Cadillac with 4 flat tires. What did they say about the car? Or the truck? Was there a nail in the tire?
Yeah.
It was. Fucking Chicago, man. Maybe I'll drink some tea or something. If I sit up, my nose was running so bad. And this shit is only temporary. This throat stuff. Oh, oh, fuck. And it's nasty. Very nasty. Come on, cat. Sit on baby lounge. Mm. Shut up. Shut up. Mm. My whip the shits. I feel so bad, B. Like I really am like sympathy fishing. I got a cold, but I want y'all to really care. I feel so like I feel sick from like here up. Thank you. I'm receiving that. But like I said, I knew in the nail salon something wasn't right. In my Keith Sweat voice, I was like, ooh, I was sitting there, I start coughing. I start coughing and shit. And then when I did one little cough, a little bit of slob ran out side of my mouth right here. I was like, oh, this is bad business. Mm. Oh, this shit got my ears itching, all sorts of shit. Oh, I just don't like feeling like this. You know what I mean? I don't. I'm not a sickly person. I don't be getting colds and shit. You know, so I feel like a weak individual. I feel like a stupid bitch. I just feel bad, man. And I got on like a shirt and some pants. Summer colds are the worst, man. Mm, mm, mm. But I did eat a little something. I ate a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich from Starbucks, and then I went around the corner to White Castle and got some hash browns because they got some fire-ass hash browns. So I ate that, and I had some coffee. I've been drinking water, and I probably need to drink some orange juice or something, give myself some vitamin C. And when Princess was here, she checked me, see if I had a fever. She said I didn't have a fever, but fuck, I feel warm. I feel warm and confused. I feel so confused. Because the other night I went to that show and it was beautiful. Beautiful, very grown, sexy, and plus Keon, that's my homeboy. And I had told him, I'm like, bro, I'll be there. So I went and, Princess was supposed to go with me, but Princess had some work shit to do. And this was like some major shit, like some Obama library type shit. So she couldn't make it, but she picked me up and got me to the crib. And I was tipsy than a motherfucker, boy. And that, you know what? That's probably what happened. Being out around people and damn, what the fuck is on this rag just on my glasses, y'all? Fuck. Let me spray some water on it.
I'll be back.
Where are you going, baby? Huh? Oh, okay, be careful, Maddie. Take your house key. Mm. Okay, that's much better. Gotta go, grandson. Here, his birthday's tomorrow. Happy birthday, baby. He needs his money. I know that's right, girl. His grandkids be needing shit. A happy birthday to your grandbaby. Shit, how old's the grandbaby gonna be? Oh, fuck. Oh, I need to make a pot of fresh Joe. Mm. I mean, I've been getting up, moving around, but it's just like I feel horrible. 20? Okay, that's a big grandbaby. That's why that baby want money. Mm. No, but I don't like being sick. I really don't. Like me having a cold is it's like it feels like some sort of glitch in the matrix. None of this shit feels right. And I feel like a dusty ass bitch. Like dead ass. And like I said, I got my doctor's appointment tomorrow. Go to my annual. You know, that's when they check everything from the rooter to the tutor. I'm like, damn. It's like when you get older, those years roll around fast. But I'm imploring everybody to please, as black people, as white people, Hispanic, whatever nationality you are, race, creed, religion, please go to the doctor. Go to the doctor, especially when you get up in your 50s, and get yourself checked on. Sorry about that. Get yourself checked on. Because the more you take care of your health, the better you'll be. A friend of mine posted a video today of himself 2 years ago, laid up in the hospital. He had just received a new heart, and he's still here. But you know what he said? He said that he wished that he would have took better care of himself. But he said he probably wouldn't have needed a heart. That's strong shit. You know, you fucked up, a motherfucker tell you. These spam calls be blowing me. You know, motherfucker tell you, yo, you need a heart. A heart? Fuck you mean I need a heart? That's a lot. I just pray that God keep looking over my crazy ass. And y'all's. That you don't come, none of us come to a path like that in our lives. Because that's a lot. It really is. But I'm not scared about going to the doctor tomorrow. Like I said, I'm just hoping that she tell me, oh shit, making up clock. Hopefully the phone don't fall. I'm just hoping she tells me that she'll take me off the hospital. Mm, mm, mm. This is my bag of coffee grounds. Aston, did you pour that water out? You did? Okay, is my grass real fucked up?
You said, Mama?
Is my grass real fucked up?
No, it wasn't fucked up. I poured out a majority of what I wanted. There's still some of it's still in there, but most of that's just gonna dry out within the day or so. I just had to pour out water.
I'm gonna dump these coffee seeds, these coffee grounds in here.
Okay.
Set this on my chair on the back porch.
Okay.
Ugh. Close. Can't beat it. Oh. Did your package come? The one you were looking for the other day?
Oh, yeah. I beg you. I took it out of the bin. I used my fingers in the phone.
Are you serious? Oh wow. Um, can you? Did you order that stuff I gave you the money for? Y'all know what I've been on the search for that I couldn't find, but Amazon had it, and now they don't have it. Brown Lysol. I went to Home Depot. I went to Target. I went to a local grocery store. And for the life of me, I didn't go to Walmart. Now, if I went to Walmart, they probably would have had Brown Lysol. You could eat that, baby. But I've been on the search for Brown Lysol for days now. It used to be a time you could find Brown Lysol anywhere. Now you can't even find no damn Brown Lysol. That's part of my cleaning repertoire. And I have a cleaning repertoire. We ate a watermelon last night. I'm going to cut my other watermelon today. But y'all know I ain't had no more coffee. So I had to get in here and make some shit happen. But I do feel like shit. And y'all know I'm not used to no shit like this. I don't catch colds. That means some germy motherfucker was around me. And it wasn't my family. I was talking to one of my girlfriends. And she was like, that's why I don't be want to go nowhere. And I was like, child, I understand. I understand. Because it just be too much. Everybody ain't clean and sanitized. Some tomatoes, they both went bad. Just throw it away. I think those are the tomatoes Mom gave me. She already went and ate, so you might as well eat it. Shut up, Cat.
They eat that bacon already?
What bacon? There's if they didn't, the bacon's still in the refrigerator. Oh, then it's gone. Mm, mm. Make sure your ass is here.
Can you turn your air up?
Okay. Yeah, my grass on the back porch flooded. Aston had to pour the water off of it. Okay. We're gonna do a refrigerator clean. Probably do that later. Shut up, Cat. What do you want? Excuse me.
The doctor's appointment tomorrow.
Yeah, I know. 2:30.
Wear a mask tomorrow.
Yeah, I am. My husband's so kind. He's like, you might as well wear a mask tomorrow. Thanks, husband. Oh, let me go back and sit down. Oh, oh my God. I don't have a fever, so I guess I'm okay. And while I was out earlier today picking up boxes of Kleenex, what did I do? Yeah. Oh, I played Mega Millions because yesterday was Powerball. I'm destined to win that shit. I know I be saying that shit and people be like, oh, I just caught a chill in my body. People be like, bitch, you ain't gonna win that shit. I'm claiming it. Like, for real, for real. What, Cat? What? Do you agree that I'm gonna win Powerball? Am I gonna win Powerball? Okay. Mama's sick. You'll still give me a kiss? Thank you. This cat is loyal than a motherfucker. Give me a kiss, honey. Come on, honey. Give me a kiss. Loyalty. You can't buy that shit. Oh my God, my body is so weak right now. My cat senses that I'm weak. She can tell. Mm. Come on, man, get off me. Mm. I gotta go back to the kitchen because I gotta make a pot of coffee. I'm not trying to make sure my husband cleared the area. Mm. Ugh. Yeah, yesterday was bittersweet though. My daughter leaving. I ain't gonna lie, I was sad. I didn't cry. She was crying because she's my big baby. She loved her mama, you know, but she'll be back. You know, you have adult children who are in the world adulting and they don't live with you. You just gotta give them the space to run free. But I was happy. Damn, this motherfucker didn't get clean. That's how I know I'm not feeling good. So my husband he doesn't know that I know, but he's secretly planning our next year's vacation. We didn't go on one this year. But we are going next year, and we're going to the DR so we can go see a place that was built there that we've never been in. Okay, that's bad. So he's planning that. My oldest daughter slipped up and told me. So he was telling her she really needs to get her passport because we're going to go for about 7 days. I'm ready. I'm ready to travel. And you're going to start planning my Thanksgiving menu. Because these are things that I can buy now. that I can get and freeze, like my chitterlings. And this year I'm gonna do prime rib, ham, and turkey. I'm also gonna do smashed parsnips. I'm gonna do smashed parsnips and some of the shit. It's gonna be a extravaganza. Oh shit. Mm. Okay. What? What?
You wanted this in a medium or a small?
Medium. And can you type in cooking tongs? I need a pair of those. Tweezer cooking tongs.
Let's see. These are all in medium. You need these all in medium? You need these all in.
What?
You need these all in medium? Yes.
Any clothes, yeah. I don't want to get them small. Is your ear on?
No.
I don't want to get them in small because then they might not fit. You know, these clothes be coming from Asia sometimes.
You wanted the 70 millimeter, the 90 millimeter ring?
It's 70 or 90?
Mm-hmm.
Give me, is there a price difference?
I didn't see. Hold on.
Okay. Here. I ordered some shit yesterday, late last night, early this morning. Your daddy don't know I took his credit card.
That's medium.
Yeah. Okay.
That's medium.
Okay. Medium.
That's-
Okay. And look, type in cooking tweezers. Stainless steel cooking tweezers. They long. They look like big ass tweezers. Let me see. How much is those?
23.
23. I only want one. They don't got a single one?
I mean, you sure you don't want multiple?
For what? Let me look at them.
Stainless steel for kitchen, food, preparing seafood, and barbecue.
Okay, just get the multi-pack. Okay. And you got Amazon Prime, right? Okay, son. How much was everything? 104. Okay. I gave you 100. I'll give you some more money. Oh. Mm. I'm tired. I feel so beat up, man. Damn. Maybe I should have a shot. I don't know. Mm. Oh, y'all don't even understand how happy your girl was the other day at bingo, and I won that fucking money. My husband thought I only won $2,000. No, mm-mm. A bitch topped off at 3.5. Fuck is you talking about? I was like, damn. And guess what number I needed to win? A 67. Now y'all remember the last time I was at bingo and I won damn near what? It was like almost damn near $10,000. I won like, I came home with like 9,000 some motherfucking dollars. The number that I needed that time was a 61. And I really feel like, and I know y'all like, Roxanne, crazy as hell. I'm telling y'all. Something about those 60s. Because I don't know about numerology and all that other shit. But something telling me that those numbers in the 60s, they be falling for me. And what's crazy is, I said the same thing from the first time I won all that money. I needed a 61 that time. And I was like, I was holding on one number. And I was like, come on, 61 with your funky ass. Come on through. Come on through. And that ball popped up and that shit was 61. And I swear, my whole body felt like, dun, 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 dun. It just felt some kind of way. And I was just like, damn, it fell. And I was like, winner. And then this time, see, you can key your number into the machine yourself. I do that. Or you can let the number just pop up after the ball falls and the announcer says it. So this time when I needed a 67, I was sitting there and I was holding on one number, on one card, and that shit was flashing 67 on my little machine, my bingo machine. And I was like, I looked up and I was sitting at the table with just one other lady, her name Diane. I said, I'm holding on one girl. I said, she was like, oh, good, good, good. And then I was like, come on, 67. Come on, 67 with your funky ass. I said the same shit I said before. And guess what? The next ball to pop up was 67. I was like, show your motherfucking ride. Show your ride. I was like, damn. And I said, and I called winner. And like some of the older people, and they were like, they didn't announce it yet. And the lady who runs bingo, she was like, she came and got my machine and she was like, well, she keys her numbers in. So I keyed my number in. And I was like, haha. And then these older ladies were like looking at me like sideways. And I was sitting with Diane. And I'm like one of the younger people at bingo. But I did say out loud, I was like, slow down. I fight old folks too. We almost the same age. Don't fucking play. Don't play. I'm like, y'all some hating ass old motherfuckers. You know, motherfuckers come to bingo to either win or lose. In the words of Craig's father from Friday, sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some. But you live to fight another day. Or in this case, play bingo another day. I just happen to win. Don't fucking hate. Don't hate. They got a big bingo coming up in October. And I'm already claiming it. Already claiming it. I don't know what though. I don't know how big the pots are gonna be in October. But usually around the holiday, those pots is bigger. So it might be $5,000 for each game. And I'm gonna win one of those pots. The fuck is you talking about? I deserve to win. The fuck? And that's how the old folks be looking at you, like all shitty faced it. Like, and then they be chatting amongst each other, like, but they be looking at you when they doing that shit. If you gonna talk shit, okay, you standing strong. Hey Marcella, I love you too. Oh shit, that I got a cold, so I just blew you a kiss. So if you get sick, it's probably because of me. My fault, bitch sis. Yeah, those old ladies be looking at you all sideways and shit. So I won $3,550. I gave my husband 2,000 of it. Oh yes, please hit the like button and thank you. And that's coming from big sister Marcella. And if you have not already followed my girl, and she probably your girl too, Marcella. Speak with your girl Marcella is the name of her channel. Please go follow her. She talks about damn celebrity issues. She talks about political things, and she also tells you how to take your money that you have and where to put it to generate more money for yourself and your family to create generational wealth. She's a bad motherfucker. That's my girl. That's my Harlem girl. That's my Harlem girl. Through and through, New York. And me and her know a lot of people, and she's always been very kind to me. So if you haven't followed her, follow her. No nonsense and not no whole bunch of fucking mess. Because people get tired of that shit. You know. Fuck. Yeah, but back to these old people. Let me go get a Mucinex and my thermometer. I'll be back. Shut up, cat. Sorry about that. I, I can't find my fucking thermometer. And I know I got like 3, 4 motherfucking thermometers. But I find it when I get off of here. I just kind of got a little chills and, just a summer cold, man. This shit is fucked up. But anyway, back to these old ass motherfuckers at bingo. And I be feeling like, who am I to call somebody old? Because my ass done got old. You know what I mean? But these are older women. These women are old enough to be my mama. And some of those women at bingo are old enough to be my grandmother. But they a treacherous group of old fuckers. like you be thinking to yourself, damn, ain't you too old to be hating like that? And I be looking at them and I be like when someone else wins a big pot, they all sit there and stare at that person. Like, and I be like, I could read your motherfucking mind. And I hear these old people saying, huh, why she have to win? And I could hear it. I'm like, you old bastards. Why y'all hate so bad? But they piped down the other day. I was like, I don't give a fuck. Y'all upset because I didn't call my number out when y'all wanted me to. I called it out before and I won that motherfucking little bit of money that I deeply appreciated. The fuck? You know, and the lady who was sitting at the table with me, Diane, I hit her off with $100. She was like, you don't have to. I was like, nah, because last time I won, when I won that big money, I hit her off with $100 then too. You know why? It's called etiquette. It's gaming etiquette. She like a good luck charm. That's why I like sitting with her ass. She from Chicago, but she live in Arizona. She cool as hell. And she just give me positive energy. And when you gamble, you want positive energy. You know, I play bingo. And when I go to Vegas, I play blackjack and I also play the slot machines. And guess what? Y'all girl be winning. I do. Shit. Second to the last time I was in Vegas, I won $16,000 on a slot machine. Sure in the fuck did. I had just put my money in the motherfucking machine. True story. True fucking story. On my third tap, I doubled it. I hit a double thing, and that shit, boom, boom, boom. And I was playing Buffalo. That motherfucker hit, and that shit, the machine lit up and shit, and the numbers kept going up, and I'm sitting there like, the fuck is going on? And this lady, this older white woman, she was walking past, and I was like, I guess I'm just looking around like, what the fuck? And she walked over to me. I was like, what is this? She was like, honey, you won. I said, did I? I was like, well, how much I win? She was like, because usually I only won like 100, 500. Okay. 100, 500. She said, look right there. And that number kept going up. That shit got to 1,000. That shit got to 5,000. That shit kept going. And I was sitting there in the chair like, what was her name off The Color Purple? The one that was married to Harpo? Not Miss Seeley. What was her name? The one Oprah Winfrey played. Whatever her name was, that's how I was sitting in that chair. I was sitting in that chair rocking back and forth, looking at that number go higher and higher. And I was thinking to myself, they beat you down. It was so hard. It was so hard. But you deserved this win, Miss Roxanne. And that shit kept going and going, then it stopped. And when it stopped at like 16,000. It wasn't 16,000 even. It stopped at like 16,700 some dollars. I was like, oh my God. And this how you know those places in Vegas, like that Iron Sky shit be real. Cause a motherfucker came over to me from the casino. 2 motherfuckers walked over to me. And I was with my people. You know what I mean? I'm like, hey. And he was like, congratulations. I'm like, thank you. And he was like, you know, you can cash it in. Hey, what's up, my baby Queena? I mean, Love Bug. I'm sorry, Lord. And I was like, he was like, you can cash it in. We can walk you over here. Because when you gamble, back in the days, you know, the money little coins used to fall like ding, 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 ding. But now a little piece of paper come out, almost like a little parking slip that you would get at a parking lot. And I was like, oh my God. couldn't believe it. And I called my husband. I said, yo, babe, what's good? He's like, everything's fine. Are you okay? I'm like, nigga. And this is the day before I had to leave. I was like, babe, I won $16,000 on the slot machine. He was like, no, you didn't, Roxanne. I'm like, yes, the fuck I did. And the man, I had him on speakerphone. And the casino man was like, she did. I won that money at the win. Go figure, win-win. And they were like, they were just so nice. And I got my money. I took my money. I was just too geeked, first of all. I never won that much money before, you know? And that's why I be telling y'all, I'm gonna win the Powerball or the Mega Millions. Either one of them, y'all girl gonna win that shit. But guess what? If I want that much money, right hand of God, I ain't telling no motherfucking body but my family. I couldn't even share that good news on YouTube. There's a few of you that I fuck with the long way. That I tell you, people fuck with the long way. But if anybody else on YouTube found out, I know you told them. Because I wouldn't tell nobody if I won Powerball or Mega Millions. First of all, they would have to call an ambulance. Because I would pass the fuck out. I think I would literally pass the fuck. Like, winning $16,000 made me feel some kind of way. And how your body reacts when you win a substantial amount of money is really strange. Like, seriously, your stomach feel kind of loose, almost like you gonna boo-boo on yourself. There's only one person I would tell. I know that's right. You win, like when I won the $16,000 on the slot machine. Like, it's like a reaction happening in your body. Like, I don't know if it be your hormones or what, but that shit, like my stomach felt not in knots, but my stomach felt loose. I felt like almost like I had to pee, possibly even take a little quick doo-doo. My breathing became kind of rapid. Like I was doing a little sweating. I was sweating on my forehead and underneath my nose, right here above my lip. I was sweating. My hands got real. It's the adrenaline. Okay, thank you. Thank you. And I was just like, shit. I couldn't believe it. I was just like, this is crazy. This is crazy. Because I had never won that much money. You know what I mean? So, I mean, the most money I won before that was $5,000 on the scratch off. So to win that type of money, I was like, so could you imagine hitting Powerball tonight? That shit like 800 some million dollars. They would probably literally have to call an ambulance. And fortunately, about 4 hospitals. They would have to call an ambulance for y'all girl. Because a bitch would probably need some oxygen or something. I would need some oxygen. Because I would probably, I don't know. That's life-changing numbers. Like, that's the difference between, like, right now, shit, me buying $1 million property and buying a $4 million property. You understand what I'm saying? That shit wild business, man. Crazy. Crazy. I wouldn't even know what to do. But I know when that adrenaline hits you like that, it does something to your body. Child, I would have to get me something to relax. Girl, the $16,000 already had me feeling like, what the fuck? Could you imagine? You play Powerball tonight. No, tonight. Yeah, yesterday was Mega Millions. Tonight, Powerball. And all 5 of your numbers and the Powerball all add up. And I think the pot is up to 800 million. Let me go look at this motherfucking ticket. My cat all chilling and shit. My other cat all chilling.
That was $4.
There's $4 on this one.
Yeah, $4 on that one.
These are tonight's numbers.
Nice. And the other one's over there. So good.
Okay, so Mega Millions for tonight
Yeah, it says.
is $800 million.
Yeah, it's nice.
And Jason just told me that on one of those tickets in my room, yes, no, 800 million, not 8 million, $800 million tonight. Now, 8 million ain't nothing to fucking frown your face up about. But tonight's Mega Million drawing is for $800 million. Because then nobody win it the other day. Tonight is 800 million.
I got some recycles, and we got a couple of boxes that I want to bring out there. I'm working, man. I'm working. Yeah.
Tell April I said, hey.
Box says hi. Says hi.
Oh, God.
Oh, but that's all. But just wanted to let you know. So,
That shit nasty, man. But it's the only thing that's helping my throat and my nose. Yeah. Girl, you said I look wrong. Shit. Man. $800 million. And you take that motherfucker down to the state of Illinois to cash that bitch in. First of all, real shit. As soon as I realized I won, and once I was able to calm my nerves, seriously, calm, like really get calm, I would call my attorney Candace, I would call my attorney Dan, and I would call my accountant Greg. Because when I go pick that motherfucking check up, I'm gonna need all three of them and my husband to go with me to pick that motherfucker up. I want Greg there to make sure that my taxes are taken out for the federal, because they take the federal taxes. No, they take your state taxes immediately upon writing the check out. Okay? The federal taxes you can pay on the back end. But that's why I would take my accountant with me so he could look at that shit and be like, hey, give us a separate check for such and such and get that shit out the motherfucking way immediately. Because I ain't trying to owe nobody nothing. And I ain't trying to have the I, the R to the S on my back, period, at all. And then I would tell my mama and my sisters, but I wouldn't tell them until the check was in the bank. Seriously. And once the check was in the bank, then I'd tell them. Like, I don't know how y'all gonna take this, but I want to make millions. I would pay my sister's house off. I'll pay my other sister's house off. I'll give them a few dollars. And I chill. I chill. Now I go buy me some up on the North Shore of Chicago. Like Kenilworth. Look Kenilworth up. Look up Winnetka. Winnetka is where the motherfucking house is for the motherfucking little boy in Home Alone. I moved to the North Shore like a motherfucker. Make sure that shit got everything I want in it. Retire my husband. And chill every day. Go shopping. And help some people. Then y'all know I can open up my homeless shelter and shit that I want to help. You know, that I want to open up. I can help one of my good sister friends who's trying to open up a hell of a business that will help children with special needs. You know, But I would chill. But I definitely wouldn't tell nobody. You know, eventually motherfuckers would find out because somebody would talk. Somebody would talk. But I would help people. I would allot a certain amount of money, like for just help, trust. You know what I mean? And that's it. I make sure my kids are straight. The other day, Madison's ass. We were talking about this literally Saturday. She was like, yeah, if you want, I want $30 million. First she said 50. Then she said 30. I was like, Maddie, ain't nobody giving your 22-year-old ass no 30 million, no 50 million. She was like 50 at first. I was like, ain't nobody giving you no $50 million. She had the shit worked out mathematically in her head and shit. She was like, but after the federal and state taxes, you're gonna have like 400 some million dollars left. I would not be a responsible adult to put 50 million or 30 million in a 22-year-old's motherfucking hands. I wouldn't even put that much into my oldest son's hands. No. Now, Maddie could live with us when she said she would. I would get her a car and I'd get her a bank. I'd give her a nice, her bank account would be plush like a motherfucker. But guess what? You got to make that money last a year before we re-up and put money into your account. Because I got to see how you function with a little bit. But I ain't never been, like, if she came up with like a business plan or something, then I'd be like, hold on, why is my cat sniffing my shoes? Hey, bitch. Hey. Oh, she looking out the window. That bitch opened up the curtain to look out the window. You can't go out that window, man. I can't be doing weird shit. Yeah, it was just strange that Maddie, like she had a number already mapped out. To give a 22-year-old with how Maddie travels, to give Maddie $50 million. She's a smart cat. Yeah, she's smart, but she being nosy. To give Maddie $50 million. Absolutely. What, cat? Here, you want a cat treat? Okay, here. Hold on. Yeah, I couldn't believe she said 50 million. And then she gonna tell me and her daddy last night. She would go $1 million. That's the lowest she going. Here, cat. You remember that saying I told you about? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. But just Madison, you know, she was tight. She was big mad. She was like, I can't believe you wouldn't give me $50 million out of all that money. Your only job would be to go to school. Go finish school. That's it. When me and your daddy are no longer here, know that you will be provided for probably forever. But there ain't no way. Let me explain something to you. And I want you in replay gang, how y'all doing? You see this live. I want you to think about this. Real strong and hard. If you was 22 years old and your parents won a Mega Millions or Powerball and it was $800 million and your parents gave you 50 million after taxes, after they took care of everything, would you have that 50 million today, or would you not? I know me. I know 55-year-old Roxanne, and I knew 22-year-old Roxanne. 22-year-old Roxanne would have went through that $50 million in a year. Easy. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. See, God has blessed me with money, and I misappropriated it. That's why he bending back on your girl now, and I'm a better steward of my finances. You know. I'm sorry. Good evening, Brother Ja. My nephew was calling me. I know this little nigga holding the phone in his hand. Hello? I don't know why my nephew playing with me. Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get, because my nephew, I love my nephews. This little punk ass nigga. He see I'm calling him from the house phone. I'm on a live. I can't even, if I pick up, it don't even let you hear me saying hello. And I'm saying, hello. But anyway, back to the conversation at hand. Oh no, I gotta pee too. Excuse me. Oh shit. Oh, hello. TT got a cold, baby. Your Uncle Jay gonna come over there though, probably. I might wear a face mask and come through in a little while. TT just don't feel good. Okay. What'd your mama say? No, I mean, it sounds like you want to make an excuse. You want to get whooped at Uno. I'm making an excuse because I don't want to get whooped at Uno. Look, you little punk motherfuckers. Let me tell you something. If I have to put on a face mask and come over there, I'm gonna come. But I can't play for too long because TT really don't feel good. I start feeling right. You know, Jay said he gonna come through, but TT really don't feel good. And y'all know I come over there and whoop your ass and Uno. We can play outside in the backyard a few hands. Cause you're not getting ready to call, but you're not getting ready to call me and threaten me like that. Now, no, but I don't like how you started the conversation. You leave tomorrow, okay? TT will get there tonight. Let my Mucinex kick in, and I'll come see you because I got to see you before you leave. But I can't stay because I can't get my mama sick, y'all.
Right.
You know, but seriously, you could have said hello first. You just want to play Uno because y'all think y'all can win. You ain't shit. You ain't shit. And you ain't never gonna. And you ain't shit. You ain't shit, and you ain't never gonna be shit in Uno. And other things in life, yeah, you gonna win. But other than that, man, I'll kick y'all in your motherfucking asses. That shit ain't funny. Y'all know I'm the reigning Uno queen of our family. I wish y'all would speak to me with a little bit more respect. All right, well, when Jay get in here, I'm gonna just wear a face mask over there. But I can't be around my mama, okay? All right, I love y'all. Bye. Man, my little nephew's some punk ass niggas, man. Let me go pee. I had to. Okay, I'm back. My fault. Yeah, my little nephews, and I love them a lot. But my two little nephews are some fucking shithead little dudes. And ever since they got big enough to play Uno, because they both teenagers now. And I play them in Uno. Every time we play, it's a problem. You know, because they talk a lot of shit. Like for real. They be on some yap shit. And then you see how my nephew started the fucking conversation off with, oh, that just sounds like an excuse, like you don't want to get whooped in Uno. Nigga, I'm not worried about you. I'm not worried about you, player. I was sitting there holding your mama leg and watched you come into the world. You think I'm worried about you playing against Uno and Uno? In our family, I am the reigning Uno queen. The fuck is you talking about, little boy? I'll kick you on your teenage nuts, little nigga. Whew. Lord, just upset me. Just upset me. I used to look. I mean, I play Uno, but see, the thing about it is this: I bought my nephews some Uno cards, and they're from France, and they're from a company called Black. And I want to say this particular deck of Uno cards, they're like $50. They nice. Hell, I got regular fucking Uno cards. I went all out for my nephews and gave them the cute, you know, the creme de la creme of motherfucking Uno cards. And my other little nephew, he leaving tomorrow. He going back to Arizona, and I haven't seen him. What's that? Yeah, they nice Uno cards. I'll take a picture of them when I go out there. But I'm tired, and I do have a cold, and my mama, I don't want to get her sick, but she barbecued. I'll never hear the end of this shit. My nephew leaving tomorrow, so I'm just gonna have to thug it out, you know. I took that Mucinex. I'm having a little shot. Yeah. It will all come together like two butt cheeks, but I don't want to be out there long. I bitch want to come back home and get in bed. I don't feel good. Thank you, baby. Thank you. I give it about 2 days, and I got a doctor's appointment tomorrow, so I gotta eat. My doctor's appointment not to 2:30. But I swear, the last time I went to the doctor, she did my blood work, and she said she wanted me to eat on my next appointment because something with my blood work with me not eating, something was either too low or too high. I don't know what it was, but I'm gonna give me a little something to nosh on before my doctor's appointment. My doctor's appointment ain't till 2:30 in the afternoon, so that'll give me time to get up and take a shower, eat a little something, and go on to my doctor's appointment and come back home and relax. Why is my cat looking at me, y'all? It just don't be no peace for y'all girl, man. Family want me to come play Uno. My mama barbecued, and my mama could cook. If motherfuckers think I could cook, I'm a novice in comparison to my mama. My mama could throw down. So I probably just go over there, give me something to eat, stay for about an hour. I'm gonna let them know at the door, and then I'm gonna come home. I really don't feel good. But if my nephew leaving tomorrow, no, come on, man. Move, 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 move. Come on, move. I'm TT Rock Rock. That's what they call me, TT Rock Rock. And I gotta go see my nephew. Yeah, my mama is just, my mother is a wildly amazing cook. Like, my mom cooks so well, it's fucking scary. Like, my mom could cook anything. Like, I don't think I've ever tasted anything that my mother's made, with the exception of okra, because I hate okra, and brains and eggs. Other than that, my mama could throw down. And she taught me how to cook. But I always made a solemn vow. I would never cook brains and eggs, and I would never cook okra. I hate those two things. They're absolutely horrible. Fucking hate okra. When I'm in the grocery store, walking through the produce section, and I see okra. No, I don't like okra in any way, shape, or form. I don't like that shit fried. I don't like that shit dyed. I don't like that shit laid to the side. I don't like that shit boiled. I don't like that shit baked. I don't like it in gumbos. I don't like it flambéed. I don't like if that shit has sugar on it. I don't like okra. I can't stand okra. Like, and it's so crazy because it's just like I actually have a hate for okra. And hate is such a strong word, but I really hate okra. If okra was a person and I ran into them on the street, well, motherfuckers would be like, oh, don't worry about it. It's on site. Don't worry about it. It's on site. That's how I feel about okra. If okra was a person and I ran into you in the streets of Chicago, I'm going to whoop your motherfucking ass. You only like fried okra? I respect that. I respect that. But I'm going to tell you this, baby. If you was in Chicago and okra was a person and you was walking with okra and you heard me say, I hate okra. And if I see okra on site, I'm going to whoop okra's ass. If you were okra, I'm going to need you to step to the side because I'm going to break all my nails. And remember, these is my nails. That's how much I don't like okra. You know what it was? My mama forced me to eat it. She forced me to eat okra. And it wasn't mixed in nothing. It was just boiled okra. She gave me like 2 of them. And that's back in the days when, you had to clean your plate and shit like that. And if you didn't clean your plate, you had to eat all your vegetables. And my mama was like, you may not leave the table until you eat your okra. I already took a little bite of it. And it was disgusting. It had that pre-cum in it and those little balls and shit. It was just nasty. It was nasty. I didn't like the texture. And I'm not even one of those people who be like, oh, the texture. Nah, I'm not even that girl. I'm not. But okra, like, every time I think about it, I'm starting to get angry. I don't know what it is. It's just like she forced me to eat it. And I remember sitting there eating it at the table. And I remember my mouth like juicing up. And I felt like this vomiting sensation coming on. And I remember my mother saying, if you throw that up, I'm going to go to the kitchen and I'm going to get some more okra and you're going to eat it. So I ate it and I remember drinking some iced tea because my mother we would always have iced tea with dinner. And I remember taking the biggest fucking swig of the iced tea to wash the okra down because I tried to eat it fast. And when she finished and I'm sitting there, my eyes all watering and shit. And I was like, may I be excused from the table? And she said, yes, take your plate. And I remember I took my plate to the kitchen. I gave it to our housekeeper and I went to my bedroom and I had my own bathroom in my bedroom. And I remember going into the bathroom and getting on my knees in front of the toilet. And I immediately threw it up, threw it like on some straight bulimic ass shit. I threw that shit up. And I got up and I put some cold water on my face and rinsed my mouth. And I looked at myself in the mirror and I said, self, if you ever have kids, never force them to eat okra. Never. Okay? And I never have forced my kids to eat okra. Ever. Yeah, it's too slimy boiled. It was horrible. And see, with the brains and eggs, the thing about the brains and eggs is this. My mother would make it for my dad. They would not make it for us. But I remember asking my father, he was sitting at the dining room table on a Sunday, eating some brains and eggs. And I was like, what is that? And my dad was like, it's brains and eggs. And I'm like, brains that's like in a person's head? He goes, yes, but it's calf brain. I was like, ew. He's like, don't say ew until you try it. And he put a little on his fork and he let me taste it. And I was like, I couldn't even swallow it. And I spit it in a napkin. And he was like, okay, well, you can't say you hate something until you try it. So now you know you don't like it. And it was horrible. It was absolutely horrible. And they make it with scrambled eggs. It's scrambled eggs and calf brain. And it's horrible. But see, I wasn't forced to try it. I was being an inquisitive young child. I said, "Oh, I don't like that." And my dad, like, "Have you ever had it?" No. Try it first. And then you could say you don't like it. And that's what I did. And I didn't like it. You know, that's like people be like, "Ew, caviar is gross. Have you ever had caviar?" And they'd be like, "No." And I'd be like, "Well, how do you know it's gross?" It's really not. And if you get a good quality caviar, it's, I mean, it's an acquired taste, but I mean, anything in life is a hit or miss. You might try it, you might like it, you might not. You know what I mean? That's the same way I don't fuck with like I don't like moon pies. I remember being a kid, stopping at a corner store. I got a banana moon pie because it actually looked good. I got home, took one bite into that motherfucker and was like, why in the fuck would they make this? This is horrible. I'll never eat this again. And that's just how I am. I just don't. It's the same way when people be like, water's nasty. I'm like, you dry on the inside, motherfucker. You're not moisturized with water, man. And then I got friends who be like, I can't drink water unless it has one of those water additive packs to make it sweet. Then bitch make some Kool-Aid. The fuck? I don't know. People be on some weird ass shit, man. But I know some people who only drink water if it got some sweet shit in it. You know? And I think that's unhealthy. I got one good girlfriend. Shit. I drink 45 bottles of water a day. Yeah, exactly. But I got a good girlfriend. That motherfucker told me don't drink water. I was like, what? And when she told me don't drink water, I was kind of shocked because this one of those healthy eating motherfuckers. You know, she eat healthy, she cook healthy. She don't eat this, she don't eat that, you know. And she told me don't drink water. And she was just like, and you know what's crazy about me and this woman's friendship? We don't disagree a lot on each other's opinions and things. But when she told me about the water thing, I was like, come on now, girl, why? And she broke it down, and I was just like, man, I'm still gonna drink water. Fuck you talking about. I mean, she gave a good argument as to why not to drink water. But it wasn't a good enough argument. You know, I like good water. I keep a cup of water next to my bed. And you know, I got one of those big ass cups that the ice can stay in it. I like a good cup of water. Now, my mama, on the other hand, my mother only drinks room temperature water. She got a whole little setup with a crystal water container with the crystal glass on top of it, and it acts like a stopper. My mama only drink room temperature water. So if you ever go out for dinner with her or something, and the waiter's getting ready to pour water into, I gotta have my water. Me too, man. And you know, we out for dinner with my mom and motherfucker. The waiter get ready to pour water. My mother goes, "Do you have bottled water, room temperature?" And they'd be like, "Yes." She goes, "Please bring me room temperature water." My mama's like, "You shouldn't drink cold water." Well, cold water tastes good, you know. But I've heard you shouldn't drink cold water, you know. But my home girl, and I love this bitch, but that bitch say, Roxanne. That's how she says my name, Roxanne. You shouldn't drink water. I'm like, girl, please. I gotta drink water. When I get up in the morning, right after I say, I thank God for waking me up, I be like, I wake up like, I be sleep like this, mouth all open and shit. I wake up, as soon as my eyes crack open, and I see I'm alive, I say, thank you, thank God. Then I get my big ass cup of water, which is still nice and cold. and the bitch take a big ass gulp of water. And then I go pee. And then I might brush my teeth. I might not. I get my coffee. And I come back to bed and I drink water and coffee, water and coffee. I take my high blood pressure pill. And let's pray that tomorrow my doctor say I can come off the high blood pressure medication. And I come, I be cool. But I couldn't imagine life without water. You know what I mean? Mm-mm. I forgot her reason why she told me not to drink water, why it ain't good for you. But I know it's like I have friends who only drink one of my homeboys. This motherfucker only drinks Gatorade. And I remember he got called and was like, yo, you got a Costco card? Do I? He was like, yo, if I pick you up or cash app you some money, can you go to Costco and get me 4 cases of Gatorade? I'm like, hell no. I was like, motherfucker, you come pick me up. I'm not getting ready to break my nails, putting nothing like that heavy into the car. So he picked me up. We went to Costco. He got 4 cases of Gatorade. And I'm like, why you get so many Gatorades? That motherfucker was like, oh, I only drink Gatorade. Now, Gatorade, I guess, is okay to drink because it's electrolyte water. And electrolyte water is basically what be in the IV bags. You know what I mean? That's electrolyte solution. But have you ever noticed if you ever had to be on an IV, you ever notice your ass be peeing? Mm-hmm. Make you pee a lot. But yeah, my homegirl, God bless her. You like Gatorade? Can't fuck with Gatorade. I remember first time I ever had Gatorade, they only had that one color. I think it was yellow. I don't know why my dad brought that shit home. He brought home like a bottle of it. I tasted that shit. I was like, ew. I haven't had a Gatorade since then. And I know people be like, oh, you got to replenish your electrolytes and all. That shit tastes like sweat with a pinch of sugar in it. I do not like Gatorade. That shit is nasty. Mm-mm. I mean, I'm not picky, but I am picky. But I fuck with water, coffee, vodka, iced tea, and my hibiscus tea that I make. No, man, Gatorade is nasty as fuck. That shit is horrible. Oh shit. These damn spam callers know they be calling me. I'm not giving you my credit card or debit card number. I don't need a roof. I don't own this building. I don't qualify for Medicare or Medicaid or whatever it is. I got private insurance. I don't need an extended warranty on either one of my vehicles. One of them is practically brand new. The other one, shit, the one my son always drive, that's a 2015. I don't need your help, spam person on the other end. Leave me the fuck alone. I'm not giving you my information. Some days when I'm bored and they call, I talk to them. Yeah, fuck them. I'd be blocking. Like when I get off of here, they done called me 3 times since I've been on here with y'all. And my nephew called. I'm not gonna block his number, but I go in, man, my block list number of spam calls, they call me about everything. Everything. I'd be like, why y'all be calling me? After the 300 times that y'all called me, you do the same thing. After 300 times you motherfuckers called me and I ain't gave you my credit card or debit card number, I'm not going to give it to you. There's a special place in hell for those motherfuckers. It really is. Because you know what be pissing me off when I see stories on Facebook or the news about how they done called like an older elderly person and convince them of some shit, and they done took their money out their account. That shit is savage. This shit is savage. I'm like, damn. Y'all just don't give a fuck, do you? Just thirsty for money. I don't like that shit. That's why. Now I'm gonna tell y'all this, and I told y'all before, I'm gonna say it again. If you have Verizon as your cell phone provider, your internet, or anything, okay? Verizon has this program that if a bunch of spam calls come in, you have to register your phone or some shit. Somebody told me this like 2-3 years ago. My husband never registered the shit because the shit's in his name. He just ain't take the time to do it. Do you know if you do that and you register your phone for this spam thing, every time a spam call comes in, something about you send them the spam number. They investigate. And if the spam number comes from the same company, those motherfuckers give you $20,000. So let's just say, I promise y'all, right hand, y'all know I don't be lying, okay? If you register your Verizon phone, see, people don't take time to do it. That's why I'm gonna tell my husband, you need to do it. Because the lady's exact words were, if we investigate it and you have a bunch of numbers coming from the same company that keeps calling you, they will give you $20,000. My husband just got to take the time to do it, but he be out here in the world arresting people and kicking them motherfuckers' doors and on investigations with the 3-letter people. He be busy, so he probably be forgetting, but I wouldn't forget. I might call those motherfuckers tomorrow after my doctor's appointment and be like, well, shit, this motherfucker ain't doing it. What do I have to do? But if y'all with Verizon, check it out. And if you with Verizon, get this thing called Verizon Home. You'll thank me later. Verizon Home. That shit covers smart TVs, computers, tablets, cell phones, video games, laptop computers, desktop computers. The only thing it don't cover is smart refrigerators, no smart appliances. My daughter's TV broke, her little TV, which is literally behind this chair. All I gotta do is call these people and tell them, they'll send someone to pick it up. Now it might be $100 pickup fee. But guess what? Most of the time they don't even try to fix it. They just tell you, you can go to Best Buy and get another TV. And you go get one. Hell, my son's TV, this little bitty TV Maddie had before she got this fucking 65-inch TV. She had this little bitty TV down at school. And something happened to it when we got back home. But I can get a whole new TV. No money down. That shit is $24 some a month on top of our regular phone bill. Damn, is this a fire truck coming up my street, y'all? Let's see. Look at my cat. Nah, it was like a big ass dump truck. Did that frighten you? That frightened my baby. Yeah, it's called Verizon Home. I like that. You know what I mean? I like that if something breaks, that we insured for that shit. I'm telling you. People don't be knowing about these things. But when I be calling these companies and shit to complain about something, because I am a complainer. I really am. People be like, oh, you shouldn't be like that, Roxanne. And I'll be like, fuck you. I don't have Verizon. But I'm telling you, I don't know what phone company you have, but check with them and say, hey, you got anything like Verizon do with Verizon Home? I'm just saying. We've been with Verizon for so long. They gave my husband a Verizon credit card. I had never seen a Verizon credit card. They gave that nigga Verizon. It's like a titanium black card with a big ass V on it. They gave him a Verizon card. He got the Apple credit card. It's white with an apple on it. He had a Samsung account, but they done changed some shit up. But yeah, I'm telling y'all, Verizon is good. You know, but then I got some people who be coming at me about not not having an Apple phone. Or people who have talked disparagingly about Android users, and I'm just gonna name them, okay? Because I don't care because they hurt my feelings. My mama, both my sisters, Sean Davy Way, my cousin Tara. Who else? Maddie, and that's it. 6 people, 6 motherfuckers who all have iPhones. They try to make y'all feel bad because we got Androids. Now, I don't know what you have. If you got an Apple phone, okay, good for you. But I promise you, my Samsung phone does the exact same thing that motherfuckers' iPhones do. Do you know my sister said, you fuck up our text messages because you have an Android phone. I'm like, what? Thank you. Thank you. Hold on. Let me put what you said up here. You is an Android user. Very good. Yeah. They said something about Android. And Maddie was just like, well, I can't send you this or the picture looks like this because you got an Android. And that damn SDW, oh, he talk about Android people so bad. I was just like, they work. Our Androids work just like y'all Apple phones work. And I'll tell y'all something. Come in close. Those Apple people, they is a cult. I said it. They is a cult. CULT or CLUT, whatever it is. That's what the fuck they are. They a cult. Have y'all ever noticed if you the only Android user in a group of people, they try to make you come to their side? Have y'all ever noticed that? They do that. They say little snippet, little nasty things like, oh, that wouldn't happen if you had an iPhone. I heard someone else say, They a different level of people. They really are. And they treat us Android havers, not users, we're havers. And I don't even think that's a word, but I invented it, so we're going to stick with it. They try to treat us like we second-class citizens, the proverbial bald-headed stepchild. What the fuck can't my phone do that your phone can't? Just saying. Just asking for a friend. Those Apple people, my sister and mother, both my sisters and mother, they get down on me so hard. And then, I'm in my YouTube world. I watch my favorite content creators. And that one favorite content creator, Sean, he'll let the whole chat just have it. He'll curse the whole chat out about Android users. We count. We matter. Motherfuckers. And you know what I really hate? You know what I really, really, really hate? Other than Oprah, about iPhone users. Hear me out. When I want to take a picture, like I'm out with the family and I want to take a picture with my phone, Maddie would be like, hold on, use my phone. It takes better pictures. I was like, well, I'll take a picture with your phone, but then I would like to take a picture with my phone. Because I feel like my phone take better pictures. I would look the same talking to y'all on an Android or an iPhone. They crazy, y'all. They really are. Someone said to me once, well, if you lose your phone, we have Find My Phone on Apple phone. I'm like, we got some Find Your Phone shit too. What makes you better than me? And they think they better than you. Not just because of their phone, just in general. They think they better than you. I'm telling you. Just watch how they move. Watch how they move. Those motherfuckers is a secret society. And I don't know who is the head of Apple ever since Steve Jobs went to glory, but they got an ultimate leader. And then after the ultimate leaders, they got offshoots of people who try to convince you to get an iPhone. I don't know. It's just something about them. They're just the iPhone people. They be all bougie and shit. And they be kind of snooty. And they try to convert us Android people into coming over there with them. And these motherfuckers just do not understand. Our Android phones work I could pick up my Android phone and call it iPhone. And guess what the motherfucker gonna do? Answer. We gonna have a whole conversation. And then these fucking iPhone people, they say shit like, you can't FaceTime. If we got Instagram, we can Instagram video chat. We could do a lot of things. Exactly. I'm good where I'm at. Stop trying to convert me. Now, in my house, my husband and daughter, they got iPhones. My husband never say nothing about me getting an iPhone, ever. You know why he don't say nothing about me getting an iPhone? Because he paid for all these phones. Okay? Me and Aston have Samsungs. We got Galaxies. This motherfucker worked just fine. Stop trying to bring us to the dark side. Because it's the dark side. I see y'all. I see you. And I'm not going. I'm not. When I was out in Arizona for my niece's cotillion, I promise you, everyone at my sister's house had an iPhone. And when I said I had an Android, they shamed me. They pointed their fingers at me. And they were like, ha ha. And they were laughing and they were being very mean. And my mom screamed from the other room. Well, she didn't scream, she yelled, get her. That's when I knew for certain. I was like, these people is crazy. It's a cult. It's a whole cult. And my phone, I could open my phone up. This phone I got, this motherfucker turned into an infant TV. I ain't seen your motherfucking iPhones do that. I could watch a whole football game, basketball game, court to court on my phone. What can yours do? That's right, you have to do that shit on a tablet. Oh, okay. Stop trying to shame us. Stand with us. Motherfuckers. And I said what I said. Because I see them. And they nice people, though. In general, they nice people. But when it comes down to the phone situation, those damn iPhone people, ooh, they stick together. It can be two iPhone people that can't stand each other. But if you got an iPhone and I got an iPhone, let's go against this Android person. They do it. Mm-hmm. Y'all not fooling me. My baby, Jim Rockford. I got a cold. I took a Mucinex and I'm having a little vodka. Feeling a little better. I got to go over to my mama's house. I'm going to ask you a question, Jim Rockford. I need you to answer it honestly. Do you have an iPhone or are you an Android person? I'm still going to fuck with you. I just want to know. Please tell me the truth. Don't lie. When you see that? An Android person. There's 6 people in my chat. You all are Bush people. I just want you to know this. If you have an Android, you're all right with me. If you have an iPhone, you're all right with me. But don't ever try to push me into getting the iPhone. Because y'all just be really, and you know what else? Y'all motherfucking iPhone users. I noticed a lot of people who have iPhones they got cracked screens and shit. Screens be all cracked and shit. Both phones are expensive. Androids or iPhones. And they come, and y'all know what else I hate? Damn, I'm on a roll now. I can't stand people who get a new iPhone every year. I do not understand that. And I know people who literally get a new iPhone every time an iPhone come out. I'd be like, well, what was wrong with the other one? They'd be like, nothing. They'd be like, oh, and it was paid off and everything. Was there any cracks in the screen or in the camera? No. You just wanted a new iPhone. That new iPhone ain't doing shit that the old iPhone didn't do. They do that so they can say they got the new iPhone. That's it, y'all. My Android people, don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. Those motherfuckers is a cult. They have recruitment tactics and everything else. I heard the government already has like what? They probably do, Jim Rockford. An iPhone 20, that shit been made. Until that motherfucker can cook a full soul food, a Thanksgiving dinner. Fuck that. But I'm telling you, those iPhone people, when they get together, they will treat you funny. Be the only Android person at a family event. And there's maybe one other Android person. Stick to that person. Because they like to make fun of you. Oh no, don't take no pictures with that motherfucking Android. Take a picture with mine. They do that. They will. They are savages. My cat just laying here. Yeah, they're different. They're different beasts. And I'm so loyal to Samsung. I want to get a laptop. My husband said he's going to get me one. I want a Samsung laptop. I really like Samsung. And like all bullshit aside, let's keep it 100. Samsung been around before Apple. Google it. They are just teasing people. Nah, They got that. They got that saying. They got that iPhone 20 already made, sitting somewhere in a vault, and they figuring out the marketing and shit like that. It's all. It will be here. They come out with a new phone every year or two. I don't know what Samsung this is, but it ain't failed me. I can still use it. I can still come live with y'all. I can call friends if I'm out. You know what I mean? Exactly, Jim Rockford. Samsung's is nice. And they try to make us like we third world motherfucking people. Ooh, you baking some schwa for the first time? Okay. I'm kind of impartial with schwa, but I'm just gonna give you this quick. Before you bake it, if it's already in the oven, pull it out. If you have any lemon, more than one, take one of the lemons, cut it in half, put it in the microwave for 40 seconds. Let the lemon get hot and soft. Squirt it on the schwa, and the other lemon cut into little rounds and put on top of it. And please add dill if you have dry dill, fresh dill, and that's it. Black or white pepper, put in the oven. And if you have, put some butter pads in there. And if you have any wine, preferably white wine, drizzle a little white wine in it. Only about this much. Put some foil on it and let it cook. Mm. Hold on, y'all. Okay, I guess that Mucinex is working because it's starting to come out. No pickle juice. No pickle juice on schwa. No pickle juice on schwa. Pickle juice is for chicken. Pickle juice is for pork chops. Pickle juice is for making French fries. No pickle juice. Please, for the love of God, don't put any pickle juice on that schwa. Pickle juice has too much acidity, and it might turn your fish into mush. So please don't do it. Oh, I'm happy you said something. Do you have any lemons? And if you don't have any lemons, if you got some limes, then fine. But I would suggest everybody always buy a bag of lemons, not no big old huge bag of lemons, but buy a bag of lemons and keep some lemons in your house at all time. Lemon and butter. Lemon, butter, salt and pepper, butter pads, and a little white wine. If you don't have any white wine, even if you have a beer, don't cover it in beer. Just put a pinch of beer, put some foil over it, bake it. Once it's halfway through, take the foil off and let it get a crisp on top. Not too much of a crisp. Take it out and then serve it with whatever side dish you're going to do. Some jasmine rice, some balsamic rice, with butter and, some herbs or whatever. Yeah. I'm happy you said something. I'm happy you said pickle juice and I said, hell no. You don't put pickle juice on fish. Maybe you could probably do pickle juice on catfish. And the reason why I say catfish is because catfish is a mud fish. It was easier to fry it. Frying schwa is easy too. But schwa ain't thick. It's a thin fish. So you could do a pan sear and lightly coat it in a teeny bit of flour and a little bit of cornstarch, both seasoned. And sear it in a pan with butter and olive oil and garlic. Yeah. This what I do, y'all. I cook. I'm just a housewife. I'm just a housewife who hates okra. And I'm very scared of iPhone people. Because they're a cult. But nah, y'all. We've gone over so many things today. Bingo winnings. Me hoping that I win Power Mega Millions tonight. Remember, if you haven't played yet, please go play it. I have used ground turkey. Ground turkey is great. Ground turkey is wonderful. And, ground turkey can take on whatever taste that however you season it. You know what I mean? Ground turkey is wonderful. And ground turkey is cheaper. You can make tacos with it, all sorts of shit. I'm not opposed to any meat. You all know, like I said, okra. Other than that, I'm good. But no, we talked about me winning the Mega Millions, or one of you guys winning the Mega Millions. And if you haven't already played, please go play. The jackpot is $800 million. After taxes, you probably get about 400 million. That's 400 million that any of us have. I ain't got no $400 million. Nah, I don't. So if you haven't played it, go play it. I played $15 worth today, and I hope I win. I most definitely do. Um, y'all won't know, because I'm still gonna come on this motherfucker in a scarf, and you know some of the things I might do get upgraded, but nah, hell no. But yeah, go play it. What else? Y'all know I hate okra, and if okra was a person, I would fight it. I believe people who are Apple owners, Apple phone owners, are a cult. I believe that very strongly. What else? I'm feeling a little bit better. I gotta go over to my mom's house, go get me some barbecue and play Uno with my nephews. I don't feel like it because I don't feel good, but I have to. What else? Princess came over today. Um, she's wonderful per usual. And I would like peace in the world. Other than that, I'm cool, man. I'm cool. Just like I said, just cold, just kicking my ass a little, but hell, if that's the worst I got to complain about, I shouldn't complain. And I'm not going to. I did tell you all I was sympathy fishing earlier. Ugh. Ah, ah. But fuck, it's all good. It's all good, big baby. Get to go see my mama, my nephew. Mm. Damn, this Mucinex got this shit coming out and my nose running. Hold on, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Ugh. Yeah. Oh man, I just that Mucinex is starting to work. Cause at first, like this nostril felt clogged up, and now it's like opening up, and I'm just like, damn, feeling a little runny nosed it. But I still had that tired, I got a cold feeling. I'm gonna get over it. Cause I'm strong as an ox. I'm gonna call myself Oxane. But nah, I'm gonna go over there and get this barbecue, go see my mom. Bring my ass home. It's Tuesday night. Mucinex, man. And I took a daytime Mucinex. I'm happy I didn't take the nighttime Mucinex because I would be going to sleep. But I'm feeling a little bit better. My right through here isn't like scratchy, but that's how I knew. Right through here, I knew something was going on. I was like, I'm getting ready to get a fucking cold, or I got a fucking cold. And I don't like being sick. I do not. Some people be like, no one likes being sick. Shut the fuck up. We're not talking about you. We're talking about me not like being sick. Okay? Because there's some people who could thug that shit out. I can't. I can't. And then, catching a cold and being married and still having adult kids and just life be lifing and you still got to do shit. Like today, I had to go pick my son up from the car dealership. Well, from where we get the car serviced at the car dealership. Then we had to stop at CVS because that's the only place I could find my Kleenex. Then I had to run to the bank because Maddie's account was overdrawn. So I had to put some money in her account. And then I had to go play the lottery because I'm trying to win. And then I came home. But you know what? If I win tonight, whoever says something in this chat, I'm gonna bless you. You just never know, y'all. You never know. The motherfucker be like, damn, Jim Rocks be like, I'm a whole motherfucking millionaire now. Hey, at least hit the like button, but and I played the same. That's the key. You gotta play the same numbers over and over again. One day the numbers is gonna fall, y'all. I don't even know how to twerk, but I promise you, if I won the Powerball, Mega Millions tonight, I'd be in this motherfucker like looking back at it like just like that. I'm a non-dancing ass bitch. I'm very offbeat. The bitch would have the most rhythm I ever had in my life, man. I hope my husband will drive me out to my mom's and we take his police car. Cause I don't feel like moving the other car because either one of the other cars, but then we're gonna lose my parking space. And parking space, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Sometimes I be ready to slash motherfuckers' tires. Not in the summertime though. In the wintertime, yeah, you get your shit put down. Me and all my neighbors done came into agreement with that. But I don't be like walking too far because people be driving by. Sometimes people over here get robbed. I ain't got time to get robbed. And I ain't got time to pop nobody either. Too much paperwork behind it. And I got a conscience. So who knows? I miss my daughter. I wish she was still here. Amanda says she likes watching my lives from time to time. If you see this, Mama's big baby girl, I love you. And it was wonderful seeing you. And you got to get back before the snow falls so we can finish the other side of Chinatown. We was in Chinatown. I bought some skincare products. What the fuck is my cat doing? hey, don't try to go behind there. I caught you. She left yesterday. My husband and I dropped her off at the airport yesterday. We went to the zoo. I took her out for dinner. We took some beautiful pictures. And then, what else? She went dinner, zoo. She went partying with some age-appropriate friends. We did Chinatown. She did some online shopping. And then she cried at the airport. That broke my heart. And I had to stand on the curb to hug her because she's 5 foot like 8 or 9, so she's way taller than me. And she was just crying. I was like, my poor baby. I was like, just come back, baby. Just come back. It's gonna be okay. Your mama here. Your mama here. That's my first daughter. You know what I mean? And I only had 2 hoo-ha births, from down there. Everybody else was a cesarean. But I pushed her out. Number 2 and number 3 were hoo-ha births. Number 1 through 4 were all, number 1 through 4, 5, 6, 7 were all cesarean. So, and just pushing her out and just remembering that day and then got her out and they threw her up on my motherfucking stomach and shit. And I looked down like, what? And Craig with his really non-helpful ass, he was like, yo. And the motherfucker like, yo, I ain't even gonna lie, ma. Your pussy opened up big as hell. I was like, I don't want to hear that shit, nigga. He was like, how you feeling? I'm tired. I'm tired. I just pushed a baby out my body. I'm tired. He was like, she's so beautiful. I was like, nigga, get the fuck out of here. You can go the fuck home. Go home. But I call them my 2 push babies, but I enjoy seeing her. We have an interesting relationship. But she is my child. She looked like me. She just like damn near a foot taller than a bitch. Cause I'm 5'2". I'm 5'2". This girl 5'8", 5'9". I'm like, Amanda, she just tall and pretty. Tall and pretty. Beautiful smile. Beautiful disposition. She's funny. She is just herself. She is amazing. And she's unique. And that's one of the things that I have to learn is to let her live in her uniqueness. I don't know, because her and Maddie look so much like me. I want them to like be like me too. And they are in their own way. And I have to get to a point in my life that I understand that. But I look exactly like my mother. And when I say exactly, I mean exactly. It's really fucking creepy. It's just like, whoa. You really look like your mom. And my girls really look like me. But both my girls are really awesome chicks. Really awesome young ladies. They're circumnavigating a different world than it was when I was 30 or I was 22. And I have to try to understand that too. I just be wanting to listen more. That's what any mother wants. The fathers have their own wants, but I ain't nobody's daddy. I'm everybody's mama. And I always tell my children, I'm telling you this from a place of love. I'm telling you this from a place of I've been there. I done seen the outcomes of certain things. If you just learn to listen, I promise you will be in this world cooking. Nowadays, stoves got like 6 and 5 burners on it. You'll be cooking with all those motherfuckers. I tell my kids all the time, one of my biggest regrets in life, seriously, I didn't listen to my parents. And then you have your own children, and then they get to the age that your parent told you something and you didn't listen. And then you be like, fuck. Is this my karma for not listening when I should have, or listening to my grandmother? My grandmother used to give crazy like advice, and she would give it to me so old school and raw. I would be like, this bitch is crazy. My grandmother was the truth and the fucking light. My grandmother told me once, and I'll share with you all because I love you guys. I remember hanging out all weekend, and I had to go to work because we had a family business. And I remember going into work, and my grandmother wanted me to go to this store, a restaurant at the corner called Bonton's. It was on the corner of 79th and Colfax. That is Terrortown. Okay? If you don't know, you don't need to. But if you're familiar with Chicago, you will know. And my grandmother wanted me to get her a sandwich, a Parker House sausage sandwich with egg and cheese and a black coffee with creams on the side. And I said, Granny, can you give me a sandwich too? And my grandmother was like, your mama told me you didn't come home the other night. You been laid up with some motherfucker overnight, and all you came home with was a wet ass and an empty pocketbook. And I remember at this time in my life, I didn't wear pearls. And you all know a bitch is good for wearing some pearls. And I was just like, I had nothing to clutch but my shirt. Like, this probably something we gonna have to talk about on here. And I was like, I am not a whore, Granny. And my grandmother's like, yeah, you not. You a broke hoe. I was like, what? Yeah. She fucked my whole understanding up. And I could not believe my grandmother said that to me. And I was just like astounded. I was just like, so is my grandmother telling me if I meet a dude and I decide to do this, I should make this motherfucker pay? Cause that's some whole shit. And then as time went on, she told me, ain't shit free. Nothing. My grandma was like, there's no way that you should be asking me to buy you a $3 sandwich. You don't have $3 in your pocket. That shit hurt me to my core. And I ain't gonna sit here and lie, y'all. After that, there was rules and regulations to Roxanne. This is why I can sit at home for the past damn near 30 some years, and I could be comfortable. There's bitches who think they kept. Nah, bitch, I really, really am. And my grandmother let me know. Word of the wise. Because somebody might not tell you this. Men, if they ain't got no kids, they love two things. They mama and they money. They can't part with their mama. If they part with that money, that's a different level. If he elevates you to be better, and you come in a relationship fucked up, he gets you a credit right and judge you up, that's different. You know what I mean? Hell, people done said I was a gold digger. I don't give a fuck if you think I'm a gold digger. I'm comfortable. That's all. And it goes back to listening. There are certain things that I didn't listen to as a young woman. And there were things that I listened to. And I thank my grandmother, my mother, my Aunt Marion, hell, even my Aunt Tracy, my cousin Sharon. These are the older women in my life. This is pretty much why I am how I am. And then I just had to refine some shit. I almost feel like doing a relationship panel. But I don't know if motherfuckers ready for it. I really don't. I don't think people ready for that. Because I'm going to give it so greasy, raw, and nasty. I'm going to say shit that other motherfuckers might not want to say. I got to think about that. Why is my cat acting weird? Hold on. She's smelling some shoes. Hey. I see you. Get your black ass down. You want a cat lollipop? You want a cat lollipop? Yeah. I'm thinking about it. But I would have to. Okay, I'm moving as fast as I can. I had to set this on the cat house. That bitch walking down the street, a bunch of tents. I don't know where she been. Here, look at that. Isn't that cute? Here, honey. Enjoy your cat pop. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind doing that. You know, but then you might get a little backlash. I don't give a fuck about no fucking backlash. I'm a grown ass woman. But I really be feeling like motherfuckers need to come into the light. Learn something. These motherfuckers don't be learned. I wasn't a completely learned person. I done learned in my 50s about shit. But what my grandmother told me, that fucking crushed me. And then, just then, and I think I told you all this before, but some might remember, some might not, and some might see this now. Literally, about 2 weeks later, right here in Chicago of Illinois, I was at the Godfather on 87th by Stony Island. That was a little spot motherfuckers used to go to commiserate and have drinks. I promise you on everything I fucking love. I mean this shit. A motherfucker who everybody knew in Chicago. Bishop Don Magic Juan he would always be there. And this particular night, it started snowing really bad. And I went to call a cab. And that motherfucker, I knew he was Bishop Don Juan. Because I would see him in there, because the moles would hang out in there. And if you don't know what the moles are, those is black stones. So he was like, I'm standing outside, it's snowing. And he's like, what you doing out here, mama? I was like, I'm waiting for my my cab. He said, call him. I'm gonna drop you off. And I was like, ooh, a little scared. That motherfucker told me, he's like, come in, sit down and have a drink. Came in, sat down and had a drink. He said, I see you in here. And he said, you are a pretty girl. And he said, you broke. I was like, he was like, baby girl, ain't shit free. And I remember I told him, I was like, I don't want to be a prostitute. And he was just like, ain't nobody trying to recruit you. He was like, you need to move different. And that was within the time my grandmother said something and he said something. And the bitch did a 360. Sometimes you got to listen to older people who've been out here. Because there is a method to a lot of madness. A lot of these young people do not listen. And they don't listen in a way that we might have heard, but then eventually we listen. I wouldn't mind doing a panel about relationships, marriage, sex, the whole 9 yards. Get real greasy with it. Are people ready? Are people ready for truth? Can people come on here and say things without people getting overly offended? Stop getting offended. We're grown. Okay? We're not kids. And there's still room to learn. I got to think about that. I got to think about that. Think about that. But I wouldn't mind doing that. What women really want, what men really want, because some women want one thing, some men want something different. You know what I mean? Let's talk about people not settling for something. Let's talk about security. I guess maybe me growing up in a house with my father, my stepfather, who raised me from 4 years old to adulthood, I don't understand not having. Like, seriously. I don't understand a man not being a provider. Seriously. And people, might be like, well, women should do this. Okay, I'm very old fashioned when it comes to that, because my father, who raised me and my sisters, either my mom could work or she didn't have to work, or she could work within the family business, but my mother was always very secure, and so are my sisters and I. I have always kind of, after I had enlightenment, my third eye opened, I always knew that the type of man that I needed in my life was modeled after my father. A stone cold, strong black man, male provider. who could do it all by himself. He didn't need me to help him pay rent, a mortgage, and shit. Like that was never required of my mother. So here I am. And these are conversations that I want to have. But I got a diatribe with some of my lady friends and see if, hey, yeah, you got to know your worth. You got to know your worth. Hell, I've been young, got hunched on and left. And then you see the same dude with a chick and you be like, she don't look like me. She ain't as cute as me. She ain't this. She ain't that. She knew something that you didn't. She knew her worth. Yeah. These are the conversations that I want to have. Really grown conversations. I need to talk to my attorney about this, because if I do this before I do a panel and you want to be on my panel, you would have to sign some shit. I'm not playing with people. Yeah, you'll get an email from Candace, because what we ain't gonna do is some bullshit. Hardcore talking. Maybe we can get some younger people to tell us why they think we stupid. And we could let them know why we know they slow. I'm gonna think about that. I want to incorporate so many things within the Lady Lounge. And I always want this to be a place that we can come, talk, chill, and be honest. And don't get your panties in a fucking bunch. That would be very interesting. Yes, it would, babe. Don't get your panties in a bunch. Let's have an adult conversation. Like, let's lay it on the table. What did your grandmama tell you? These stories can be told. I would like to do that. But I need Princess, and Princess was here today, but I'm still not feeling good. I need her to do my monetization, because I would like to be monetized with this. And what I'm not going to put up with anyone screaming, anyone yelling, nobody calling nobody no names and none of that shit. Adult, grown as fuck. If you can't hear, you can't be here. Let's talk. Because I just feel like motherfuckers don't be talking. There are places that they do, but it ain't over here in our little sector. Nah. Let's keep it 100. And I'm not going to say, oh, it's a judgment-free zone. People going to judge people.
Ready?
Yeah, whenever you are. Oh, you going to put those back on? Okay, so we're going to get out of here and go to my mom's. I love you all. I appreciate you guys. My Queena, thank you. My Jim Rockford, thank you. I'm scrolling back up. Brother Jalogic, my New York nigga. Thank you, my brother. Thank you for being here. Speak with your girl Marcella, who's just Marcella to me. Sella, big sis, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. And yes, I hope everyone hit the like button and my with the shits. Thank you. Let me make sure I didn't forget nobody. Cause I don't like to forget nobody. And I ain't got no big old huge extensive fucking chat. But if I have this conversation, I want to have I want to be monetized. And I have enough to be monetized, enough people. Jim Rockford, I love you. Love you, love you, love you. And that's it. Except until next time, Roxanne. Everyone enjoy the rest of your evening. God bless to you all. And that is it. I'm wearing what I have on. I'm going to put on a little Adidas sweatshirt, go over here and see my people, play Uno real quick, and come back and get my black ass in bed. Good night, good night, good night. I'll talk to you all later. Let me figure this out. Let me confer with my people. Because I want to be able to talk about some shit. And some people might get in their feelings. Don't get in your feelings. Grow up. Seriously. Let's come together like butt cheeks. Replay gang, good night. I hope everyone hit the like button. I'll talk to you all later. Peace.